Hi everybody, so this is going to be my next video on steaming your back on dreadlocks. And I do use all three methods, but today I'm actually going to use a hair straightener method. So you need a hair straightener up to its highest setting so that it will heat up. You're going to need, I use 3 towels. I use 1 towel to work on while I'm steaming, 1 towel to set the dreads on after they're sealed, and another towel, it's a terry cloth or a very thin towel, dish towel, to soak in your water. So put your towel in your water, and then wring it out, warm water preferably. I also use a little piece of wire, and actually a longer piece of wire, because in the end I use this to dry them on too. When I put the wire through the top, and then I forgot to move something over here, but you can, preferably you want to have like a chair, like the back of a chair or something. The back of a chair is pretty much perfect to use. Let me move my chair over here. Oh, sorry, I wasn't as prepared probably as I should have. Then you're going to take your wire with your jug. Yeah, I probably should have thought of all this stuff before I started. Okay, there's my chair. Ta-da! You're going to take your wire with your jug. You're going to hook it around the chair leg so that the thread is facing you and it's tight. Okay? Make sure your towel is underneath your work area so when water drips, it's taken care of. Okay. So the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take your thread and you're going to twist it. For this particular one, I'm trying to do something with the colors. It's kind of cool. So it might take me a couple of extra minutes here because I worked with it quite a bit. But I fluff it up. You might want to twist the whole thing and make sure this is final time that there's no bumps and lumps. So it's an even spiral or whatever you're looking to go down. I know mine will be. You might have to pull the ends out of the back comb a little bit so that you have even ends since you have longer ends. But if I just spiraled it like this, I would have a nice color changing spiral from purple to blue on a black face, and I can keep going. You only want to spin it after you know that it's smooth. You only want to hold the dread for about 6 inches, I'd say, maybe 7 inches, not very long. You only want to steam that much at once. Then what you do is you put your cloth over the top of it. Sorry, like I said, I'm trying to do these for an order, and I'm really picky about how they're going to come out. So I want them to be kind of clean, but like I said, I kind of do a couple of different twists on things that you see the tutorial on here to show you. You know, you gotta have your unique thing with how I see it anyway. I think I actually did it first. Okay. So now you have your twisted up thread. You're gonna put, I ended up not doing anything too easy. Here, just so I can show you. Alright. You're gonna put your wet cloth over the top like that, so it's hanging down. They're not all bunched up. Mine's kind of stained from doing this too many times. You don't want to use a cloth or a towel. It's important to you necessarily. It's a plastic. You know, that's how it seals. It's the plastic melts on itself a little bit. Take your hot iron, and you're going to put it on the dread. Now, what I would do, and what I like about a straightener versus like a steam sprayer, is when you're using a steam sprayer, you have to just do little tiny sections and hold it there for like 30 seconds. Move down 30 seconds, move down 30 seconds. With this, what you can do is, since it's long, you can actually get 3 or 4 inch with mine sections at a time if you hold it at the right angle. and you just count to about 10, and you do it one side, count to 10, flip it over, another side, count to 10, then move down to the next chunk. So it's actually faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'm going to flip it over like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you're using hot water, sometimes it's not even 10 seconds, it's 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your towel might also want to stick to the steamer. Well, mine does because I use the steamer, so we have time to it's kind of sticky. You might not want to use a really important hair iron. You probably pick one up at the thrift store. The used one even. Alright, so now I'm going to uncover it and show you. See? Let go of it and it's still together. It didn't undo itself. It had kind of a funny bump in here. That's the kind of thing I'm going to fix later in the, so you should check out my other video for finishing touches also, because it will explain how when you're in this process, you don't necessarily need to fix every imperfection if you do a boiling finish on your synthetic threads afterwards. So a place like this, where I don't know if you can see, but this one is going to be a little bit more perfect of a dread and not too lumpy, and there's a little lump here. So when I'm in the finishing process, what I will do is I will twist it around. I have these clips that I put on, and I will put a clip on it, and then I will dip that part in boiling water, and then lay it down and roll it in a towel real quick like that, and take care of that problem. You can also take a very small crochet hook, and you can push it through the hair and grab the pieces and pull it back into the front. I'm going to kind of do this a little bit faster because I have to go take care of my daughter here in a second. But what you're going to do is you're going to continue doing it all the way down the road. You've got, this much of a section at a time. And when you're at the very end, you'll notice that it's hard to get the ends. What you're going to do is still try to get the ends as well as you can. What I do is I dip the corner of my towel in water and I lay it out still. I put it over. And then when I put my steamer on it, I can actually hold my steamer over here. I can actually hold the end of the thread that's already rolled up over here. I don't have free hand, I can't show you right now, but like if this was drooping over my end, I can actually hold it here, have the iron on it here so it's not falling down because it's gripped like that. And then I can pull the thread out like this until the end comes out again. And then it's usually pretty pointy, but it's not spiraling necessarily. But that is, again, something you fix in the finishing phase of synthetic threads. It really helps. Anyways, I hope this tutorial was helpful to you guys. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. One last quick thing is I have this wire I was talking about. I would suggest when you're done with your pile of threads, taking them and putting them on some sort of a thin wire or even a string, and then hanging them outside. If it's raining, you can hang them underneath a porch or something, and just let them air dry like that. It helps them to be softer. It doesn't trap moisture inside the melted area, so they won't have the risk of not drying, and they dry a lot faster. So you could potentially steam them, make them steam them, and have them dry all within one day if you do it that way. If you were looking at a full day of work using that. Yeah, check out my other videos, and I hope this is helpful.